Hello, America. More than 5 years ago, I started warning Americans about the unsustainable path that our government was leading us down under George W. Bush. Again, I told you 3 years ago, and every economic expert laughed me off. Everybody's still talking about signs of our recovery, but today history was made because the thing that would never ever happen took place. The S&P just lowered a U.S. outlook to negative. What does that mean? Well, it used to be stable because America was a stable country. If you go out and get your credit card and you're paying, let's say, 12% interest, and you start to look unstable, you look like you can't pay your bills. Do they raise or lower your interest rates? Does it make it easier or harder for you to get a loan? This is what happened to our country today that everyone has said to me for the last 3 years can never happen. I said it would happen when George Bush was in office. You could only see it coming because it's there. It's the way math is math. I remember having the discussion with you in 2007 about ethanol. 2007, I asked you, how is burning our food supply a good idea? I predicted at the time that we would be hated around the world because people would starve to death so we could have fuel for our cars. Again, I was a fearmonger. At the bottom of the hour, I want the media to report on the fearmongering of the head of the World Bank, who now says we are one world shock away, like an earthquake in Japan, from a global crisis and food prices skyrocketing. And they are skyrocketing. Food prices, let me show you this. Remember, they said last fall, don't listen to Glenn Beck. He's telling you crazy things like store food. Food prices in the last 30 days have gone up almost 1%. Coffee in a year has gone up 3.5%. In a year, meat 7%. Dairy 15% in 30 days. Wheat 3 times, gone up 3 times in 2 years. Corn 100% increase in 6 months. Don't listen to crazy people telling you maybe you should have a little extra on hand. The 912 Super Seniors, we asked them right before Christmas, will you please just go in, because they're telling you no inflation exists. Well, how is that possible? So will you please go into the grocery stores? Well, here's what they found. The price since the 21st of December last year. Ground beef has gone up 11% in your grocery store. 6.6% increase in milk. And cheese, 12%. Now, all 3 of these have something in common. Cows. What do cows eat?
Thank you for spending a few minutes with us to learn about Efoods Gllobal and our Acts of Kindness tour. We've talked briefly about emergency preparedness, why food reserves are important, what makes Efoods reserves stand apart, and some opportunities we're offering you. If you'd like more information on these topics, get back with the person who sent you on the tour. In a few moments, you are going to be directed to a website where, much like a restaurant, you'll be presented with a menu showing a variety of meal choices, and you'll be able to select the ones that are most appealing to you. You'll also be able to fill out our preferred customer form so you can receive the full benefit of this opportunity. Now, take a moment and look down. You are on the 1-yard line, and the final choice is before you. What will you do now? Will you pay it forward and email this tour to people you know who need and would love to experience this opportunity for themselves? The choice is yours to cross that goal line and make a lifestyle change towards self-reliance and financial independence. Fill out the preferred customer form and see how far this Efoods Global opportunity can take you and those around you.